Hello everyone, and welcome to Starbirds, the demo from that YouTube channel that has umpteen gajillion subscribers, and not one of them can actually pronounce its name. So, gather round, flock. I have a few words to say, for now begins our great mission. This should be some good squawking. Ahem, today we embark on a journey for the good of all birdkind. In the past we locked wings and reached for the first mango, but today we reach for the stars. Mangoes do not power starships. We need rare earth fruits, iron, silicon, fruits that power dreams. That's a mighty fine speech and all, Cap, but what's our actual mission here and now? Right, Ruth. Actually, we need to make a quick stop to fill up on supplies before we can continue. Ahem. At ease, everyone. Let's get to work. Good hustle. Whack. We're here, flock. These asteroids look promising. Initiate landing. How does this work again? Not the red button! Maybe his cryo egg got cooked on the way out here. I'm fine, Stella. Just walk me through the controls. I'm not familiar with this model. Just pay attention to the instructions, Cap, and you won't put a claw wrong, probably. Listen up, flock. According to my notes, we should start with this quest. We need... That said it was iron, so we need... 6 iron? The captain requests iron. Click on an asteroid to see if it has iron and double click to enter it. Well, that has the iron and a triangle. Aluminium. Double click or click the enter button. Either way. Take a closer look. Zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. Rotate the asteroid by holding down the right mouse button and moving the mouse. There we go. To land, click on a glowing big crater. And that takes, I guess, 10 triangles with yolks and 10 normal eggs with yolks. We have... I'm not sure what those currencies are. First, find an iron deposit. Then drag an extractor from your building inventory onto it. This costs you eggs or credits. Okay, an iron deposit will be this. So an extractor is here. We can put it right next to... Oh, you can rotate it. Hang on. It's moving the asteroid. I think that might be because it's actually moving the thing. Right. Never mind. Stop moving. There. Click and drag your left mouse button to draw a pipe from the extractor to the launch pad. That was nice and short. Great! Now let's really speed things up. I can use words. Slap down some more extractors and connect them to the launch pad. Okay. We can do that, and we can do... Can you... That. I don't think there's enough room for another one, so we'll put it here instead. Well done, flock. We've really earned these credits. Now, can you... No, you can't join your pipes, alright. Good to know. Collect your quest reward by clicking the gold button on the left. I get 200 eggs. A single launch pad can't keep up with more than 4 extractors. Build a second launch pad for better efficiency. And that costs me 100 eggs. So I've got 350. Now I've got 250. Right. We're doing great already. Now let's ramp up our production. We need to stockpile some more iron and aluminium. We've got another quest. So we need 4 iron and 4 aluminium. For this quest, you need to extract and deliver aluminium to the space station. I guess that means I do this. There's aluminium there. There's a small one there and there's a bigger one over there. Alright. Just give me a rate. Well, it's done. Not bad. With all these materials, we can build up our station to earn more credits. Let's pick our first module. Living quarters. So that gives me that and takes that. So yeah, it's already, because it's going, so it's already done. I'm trying to find... Ah, here we go. So if I select that one, I don't seem able to select that one. Ah, there we go. It's not quite as fast. It's I'm going to need more money, really. Alright. And... Alright, there we go, we got more money. And let's drag these to... that. There, that'll make it go a bit faster. Right, that'll make our station extra cozy. But now, let's get back to business. There are still some resources missing from my list. Titanium and water. Hover over the quest icon and then over the requested resources to see what you still need to complete a quest. Can't find the resources you need here? Click the map button in the top left to explore more asteroids. Now you can enter the discovered asteroid and land on it. So it looks like you have to land on it before you can actually discover everything. That is tech points. Okay, so it cost me 10 tech and 100 monies. Hey, look at all the titanium and water around here waiting for us. I don't know what those things are. That's water. We need 4 of each, alright. Oh, pin feathers. We're out of credits. That's no problem. These shiny nuggets are just what we need to get some extra credits. Yoke just needs to collect them. Okay. So we've got a rover. Ensign Yoke reporting for the duty, sir. Captain, sir. Well, this is no simulation, Ensign. You must use the utmost caution. Am I understood? Sir, yes sir, Captain, sir. I like your spirit, Ensign Yoke, but you don't need to call me sir. Just Captain will do nicely. Drag a path from the rover and gather up those shiny nuggets for some extra credits and tech points. Alright. Alright, there you go. That's water, that's titanium. Out of credits again. Did that connect? There, that's better. Alright. Oh, we've got more things. Where's my rover? Alright, almost done. The last thing we need to do here is to fill up our oxygen tanks so we're ready to travel onwards. Well, we better do that. And now we need oxygen. To produce oxygen, we need a refiner. Click it in the building inventory to start the research. This costs you tech points. 10 tech points to research that. I mean, it's the tutorial, so obviously we want to say yes. These appear to just respawn. Whee! Excellent news. I've completed the research. I need to build a refiner for you. Claim the quest reward. Refiner researched. Drag it from the building inventory onto the asteroid. Place an extractor on a water deposit and connect it to the refiner. Water is going to be here. The refiner converts water into the oxygen we need to complete the quest. Now connect the refiner with a launch pad to send oxygen to the space station. I might... how do I get rid of that? Like that. Because then I can do... No, I need more than that one. Okay. I can only do one. Well done! We stocked up on supplies. Now nothing stands in our way of discovering even more valuable Earth fruits. Does this tell me how many inputs it can have? It doesn't really. Oh well, never mind. Excellent work, Flock. With all these materials stocked and our machines fixed up, it should be a smooth journey to our next destination. I recalibrated our devices and improved the precision of our trajectory calculation by 20.2853%. That's if my math is correct, and I do believe it is. Poofed. Space exploration isn't about math. You've got to expect the unexpected. Trust your gut. Tell me, Rust, is your gut familiar with Kestrel's laws of planetary motion? Or maybe I didn't need to stay up all night doing the calculations that stop us being smashed apart by asteroids? Thank you, Stella. I'm sure Rust was, joking. Humph. Let's, put all this maths to work then. Flock to the stars. Okay. Sector 2, a strange discovery. Captain, I'm getting strange readings from this sector. My sensors have picked up a statistical anomaly, something with extreme mass and density. It's your mum. That sounds just the kind of resource we're looking for. Where is it? We'll have to get closer to investigate. But Captain, there is the matter of debris field. I'd advise we make our approach steadily over a few days, carefully monitoring... What are you squawking about? Captain, this is the great unknown we came out here for. Don't let Stella scare you. I'm not scared. Science Officer Stella set a course for that group of asteroids. Scared? I'm not afraid of rocks. We're very close now. Let's go find this strange object. I don't have a quest, but let's just enter. I guess that's it there. Alright. This rock has to be the culprit. What is that? Great gizzards! I've never seen something like this before. I'd like to take it to our station for examination, but it seems to have fused with the asteroid. That ain't no problem. All you need is an excavation hub, and lucky you, I know how to build one. I don't remember how to deploy my... There it is. There. Because we've got stuff we can grab. Whee. Yes, alright. You're missing tech points. One way to obtain the tech points is to extend your space station with modules. Alright, so let's get a lab. We need 6 waters. That is water. That's not a very big one. That's a big one. Let's grab some of these. Oh, look there. Flowing along. How many did that give me? Well, there you go. Modules need taking care of sometimes, like plants. Completing supply quests is a reliable way to earn credits and tech points by delivering more of the same resources. Okay, we've got a quest. So, do we need monies or tech points? Kind of both, but let's get some tech points. We've got much less of those. Plus we can grab monies by doing this. Grab some more water because that's going kind of slow. There you go. Can this go over the... Yes, it can. Oh, it needs 24. And there's a module quest. Do we want a treasury, which gives station level and money? Well, they both give the same resources, but they need different things. And since I know there's gold right here, we'll grab that one. But we're going to need another one of these. And I might want to move that pipe. Oops, that one. There. I moved the pipe and put it in an even worse spot, but you know. Let's do that. Is there another gold? Only that one. Alright. Yeah, I can afford 2 more of those. There. And where's my buggy? Right. Module quest. Supply quest. We're already doing both of those. We need more money though, so let's do that. And we can do this one. We need to get some of that, and we need to get that. We're also going to need... Can't afford it. Hang on. That. And then we can do that, and that. Okay, so these are just going to keep coming. Alright, well then let's go on. 12, yes, we can afford that. How many more? I think I'm kind of short of things at the moment. There are loads of quests now. How do I let my flock know which is the most important? The uppermost quest will get resources first. Rearrange quests by dragging and dropping them into the order you want. That's good to know. So you could, well, I could then, well, it won't let me, but maybe I need to actually start them. Okay, the excavation hub. I need lots of money. I don't have enough money right now. Well, we're already doing all of those. So let's do that one. No, I still don't seem able to drag and drop them. Aha, you do have to accept them, okay. That one needs well, I don't have any aluminium, so let's cancel that. I can't do any of those from here. Maybe I can find some. Yeah, I'll discover that. And that has copper, silicon, and aluminium. Okay. Yeah, I will need tech points. I just discovered... Well, let's do that. What does increasing your level do? I don't know. Whoops, hang on. I'm having trouble selecting things. That doesn't show me anything. Alright, let's go here. I don't have the tech points to land, alright. Never mind then. Let's, that means we're going to need this. We can do that because we've already doing gold. So, as soon as that gets filled up, any second now. Right. Now, let's go down here. Let's put in one of those. What did we need? We needed silicon, which is this little lemon thing here. It'd be nice if that could be done just automatically because it doesn't seem to cost anything. Anyway, how many can I fit on there? You just need 16 of that. What else we got? Copper. Alright, oxygen. All those are already being sent to the station. So let's do that. Excavation hub. That's right, that's why we came down here. We want to go here. And we want to deploy this on top of that. Come on, Ruth, what's taking so long with the excavation? I want to get that strange object. Hey, this ain't like building a nest. Sticks and feathers ain't going to cut it for high-tech work. Unless you want to peck that thing out with your back, with your beak. With your back. No, that doesn't sound like much fun. That's what I thought. Now, let's get going. I'm going to need these resources to get started. Deliver the resources from Ruth's quest directly to the excavation hub. So this needs gold and oxygen. We are making oxygen, so we can do that. And where's our gold? Be nice if there was an easier way to do that. Delete the pipes. Ooh. So you got to kind of sort of keep doing all these things as well. It's being produced, but I'm not sending it to the station anymore. Was there aluminium on the other one? Uh-oh. Yes, there was aluminium here. So let's accept that one. Probably what I should do is just get, you know, one of everything being produced. And then you can just accept quests whenever they want. That would be much more handy area. Does that make a difference if it's the different shape? Let me go back to here. There, that thing. Okay, that's done. Looking good so far. The next step is to tickle the object with a little radiation. I'm going to need some uranium. Only problem is there ain't no uranium on this rock. We'll need to get it from some other asteroid. To receive resources from another asteroid, you need a landing pad. Research it from the building inventory. I've got plenty of tech points at the moment. How long does that take? It doesn't seem to have a... Oh, it needs oxygen. Okay. Which one had water on it? This one had water. Let's turn that into oxygen. Why am I? Because I'm clicking on the wrong one, that's why. Ha! I can't tell if that actually... There, that's better. Wow. Okay. That should be now getting oxygen. Slowly but surely. Okay, so you need uranium. Which was here. Discover that. Okay, do that. There's not a lot of uranium here, but there's a bit. Ah, the green ones are tech points. Interesting that that was directly on top of the uranium deposit. So, anyway. Any second now. Right. Okay, we've got our landing pad. I've researched the landing pad to receive the uranium. To make sure it's safe, let's place it in a big crater on the excavation asteroid. Okay, so we need that there. I didn't get to read what you just said. Our rockets are delivering the uranium to our station by default. Go back to the map to change its destination. Click the uranium icon and drag it to the landing pad on the other asteroid. This will reroute the packets to the landing pad. No, not that one, sorry. That was completely wrong. This one is the uranium. That one needs to go there. Okay, so... And then I guess we need to drag that to... There, can I... Ah, there we go, that's better. Now we're only getting uranium. Ah, it does actually take time to traverse. Let's do that. Quartz is undiscovered, and there is copper. Where did I find copper? Here. So let's grab another one of those. Right, now I can put those there. Okay, we're almost there. Pretty sure this is the last thing we need to break the strange object loose. Quartz. Wait, what is this quartz resource? Never heard of it. Hover your cursor above Ruth's quest, then click quartz to open the wiki. It would appear that we need to produce quartz ourselves, and we'll need a chemical lab for that. Ooh, crafting recipes. Click on the chemical lab and research it. And silicon. Yes. Okay. Let's not worry about those. Right. Claim the chemical lab. I've researched the chemical lab. Dreams do come true. I've always wanted my own chemical lab. Good job, Stella. So, according to the wiki, we should combine water and silicon in the chemical lab. Okay. So, for water and silicon... hang on, we've got... silicon there, and water there. I don't know what that other one is. And silicon there. This might be a little difficult. I'm going to have to... Where's our chemical lab? Alright, so we can take... this water here, and silicon. I think we need to import some silicon. Yep. Hang on, we can add another one of them to there. And we're producing goop. Goody. Ooh, fascinating. Ah, that's uranium. That's not silicon. In that case, let's see. What I need to do is... I can stop doing that, and I can start doing this. There. And now I can actually do this as well. So here we have... Why are you getting aluminium? Hang on. Where is it getting aluminium from? This is where's my... hang on. I've confused myself. What I need is silicon and water. Now, there's water going in. Where are you? That's right. Yeah, that's silicon, so I want that one in there. That's not silicon, that's silicon. But what I don't want is the triangles. Where are the triangles? You. I don't want you. I just want you. Okay. And over here, we've also got water. Sorry, that one. I'm not quite sure how to clear the trash that I don't want. Can I... There doesn't seem to be a way to actually dump the trash. Alright. And can I delete it? And if I do I get my... I don't get any resources back. Right, but what we need to do is just the silicon. Looks like a donut. Right, we're getting silicon, we're getting water. That. I don't know why I have an extra pipe there, but... Right, finally. Excellent work, Flock. We're now refining a steady stream of quartz. Do you need anything further, Science Officer? Maybe a tissue, my chemical lab. It's just so beautiful. I wish we'd brought a poet on this mission. Come now, Stella. It takes all sorts to make some quartz. Oh, Captain, that's very poetic. Now let's deliver this quartz to the excavation site so Ruth can separate the strange object. So I guess that means I need to take this up to there. And I stopped delivering that, of course. Needs 8. Well, I can go back to this... actually, I better leave it. I was going to start sending the silicon back to the station, but maybe I should leave it as it is for the moment. At least until I've got all my quartz. Right. I've never seen birds gather resources so fast. You think that was fast? It seems mystery is an excellent motivator. Now let's take a closer look at this strange object. Hold on to your bird butts. Just got to lift this thing carefully, then I can... Huh? Whoa, Captain, you're not going to believe this, but it's flying. Quick, hitch it to my rover. That'll stop it from floating away. But it's not floating away, it's just floating. Like magic. We have to see what's inside of this rock. It could be like a tiny alien spaceship or something. Excuse me? If we're going to open up this potentially dangerous object, we're doing it in a controlled lab environment. You heard, Stella. To the lab! Command team only. Oh, and Ensign Yoke, you come too. I don't want you to miss this. This is fascinating. Looks like a rock. Oh my. It's a disco rock. Have you found out what it is? Something not native to our system. It came from all the way over here. Sector completed. In the worst way possible. .1. Into the unknown, that's what it's all about. Let's explore this sector and bring home some of the treasures we can find around here. This is an expedition to a bonus sector of Sublina. Replay this level as many times as you like. It will be different every time. Okay, so it's like a, oh, I'm running short of this, let me do some quests to get some. That's cool. But, I don't know what it wants to complete. Magnesium, carbon, and hydrocarbon. I would never remember what these particular things, what the icons represent without these tooltips. But I don't know how long this demo is going to go for, but that's a quick look at Starbirds. This demo is free on Steam. You can also put it on your wish list for when the full version comes out. So I guess thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.